As the Toronto Raptors gear up to face the Boston Celtics, the stakes couldn't be higher. With the playoffs looming, this matchup serves as more than just another game. It's a potential preview of what fans can expect in the postseason. The Raptors, sitting at 42-34, find themselves in a crucial position, currently 7th in the Eastern Conference. A victory against the second-place Celtics, who boast a solid 51-25 record, could be pivotal in determining their playoff positioning. With the standings as tight as they are, every win counts, and this contest could significantly shake things up. In the lead-up to this Sunday matinee, injuries have been a common thread for both teams throughout the season. The Celtics have experienced their share of setbacks, but the return of Jason Tatum from a season-long Achilles injury has undoubtedly bolstered their lineup. However, it's a double-edged sword as Jaylen Brown now finds himself battling an Achilles issue of his own. How he responds in this critical clash could very well sway the outcome, especially against a determined Raptors team. On the other side, the Raptors are coping with their own injury woes. Point guard Emmanuel quickly has been sidelined for the past couple of games, which puts added pressure on the Raptors' backcourt. The Celtics have been performing admirably in that area, making it essential for Toronto to find a way to counteract that advantage. The narrative of this game likely hinges on a showdown between Scottie Barnes and Tatum. Barnes has been on fire, averaging 18.3 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 5.9 assists per game this season, showcasing the kind of growth and consistency that Raptors fans have been eager to see. Meanwhile, Tatum, with only 12 games under his belt this season, is averaging 21.3 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 4.8 assists. Numbers that hint at his readiness for another postseason run, despite the lingering effects of his injury. FanDuel Sportsbook has set the Celtics as 9.5-point favorites following their recent dominant performance against the Milwaukee Bucks, where they won convincingly 133-101. While the odds may suggest that Boston is the team to beat, the Raptors have shown resilience on the road as underdogs this season, making this matchup unpredictable and ripe for an upset. As we look forward to the tip-off, Raptors fans must remain hopeful yet critical, understanding that this game is more than just a number on the schedule. It's a defining moment that could set the tone for the playoffs ahead. The tension is palpable, and it will be fascinating to see if the Raptors can harness their potential and deliver when it matters most. Transitioning from this pivotal matchup, let's delve deeper into the implications of the Raptors' recent performances and how they've prepared for the challenges ahead. The Toronto Raptors bounced back with a compelling victory over the Memphis Grizzlies, a game that showcased their potential at a pivotal moment in the season. This one was not just a notch in the win column. It was a statement reflecting the urgency that had been sorely lacking in their recent performances. From the tip-off, the Raptors came out with a purpose, demonstrating an aggressive mindset that had been missing in previous matchups. They set the tone early, pushing the pace and looking to capitalize on every opportunity. This proactive approach allowed Toronto to build an early lead, establishing control over the tempo of the game. The Raptors knew they had to seize this opportunity against a Memphis team that was not only shorthanded, but also devoid of the pressure that can often lead to mistakes. One of the most striking improvements was in their ball movement. Rather than resorting to difficult contested shots, the Raptors excelled at creating open looks and exploiting mismatches. This shift in strategy not only helped them find a rhythm offensively, but also ensured they avoided the scoring droughts that had plagued them in recent outings. Establishing an early lead and maintaining that momentum was crucial, particularly against a Memphis squad that lacked its full arsenal. At the heart of this victory was Scottie Barnes, who played a pivotal role in the Raptors' success. With 10 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals, Barnes was instrumental in both scoring and orchestrating the offense. Unlike in his previous games, where he often appeared passive, Barnes exhibited a renewed aggressiveness, particularly in the early going. This willingness to attack not only opened up opportunities for himself, but also created space for his teammates. While it was evident that he was still managing the aftereffects of a hand injury, his ability to impact the game positively was undeniable. When Barnes is engaged and assertive, the Raptors' offense transforms into a much more potent force. Supporting Barnes were key contributions from R.J. Barrett, who tallied 25 points and added a critical dimension to the Raptors' game. His ability to drive to the basket kept the Memphis defense on its toes, allowing Toronto to maintain a balanced defensive attack. Additionally, Brandon Ingram's shot creation added pressure on the Grizzlies, making it clear that when both Barrett and Ingram are efficient, the Raptors become a nightmare to defend against. Another bright spot in this game was the Raptors' defensive effort. After some concerning lapses and earlier losses, Toronto showed a renewed commitment to defense, demonstrating cohesion and discipline. They applied pressure, forced turnovers, and stifled Memphis' attempts to find easy scoring opportunities. Against a young, struggling Grizzlies team, maintaining defensive intensity was paramount, and the Raptors did well to stay focused and avoid letting the game spiral into chaos. This defensive discipline was instrumental in allowing them to control the game, even during moments when their offense faltered. The Raptors recognized the significance of this game. Memphis entered the matchup already eliminated from playoff contention and riddled with injuries. This was a must-win scenario, and the Raptors approached it with the right mentality. They didn't allow themselves to play down to the level of their opponent, which has been a recurring issue in the past. Instead, they executed their game plan effectively, marking this performance as a noteworthy step forward. As the regular season winds down, this one helps stabilize Toronto's standing as they jockey for playoff positioning. Every game counts now more than ever, and victories like this not only bolster their record, but also serve to build confidence and momentum heading into the playoffs. However, there are still areas to work on. Consistency and late-game execution remain points of concern, but this outing demonstrated that the Raptors have the capacity to rebound after setbacks. They did what was expected of them. They played with urgency, executed their strategies effectively on both ends of the floor, and took care of business against a team they should have beaten. While the Grizzlies may not have been at full strength, the Raptors' approach and energy were the critical factors in this win. If Toronto can maintain this level of focus and intensity through the remainder of the season, they will significantly enhance their chances as they head into the playoffs. For now, this victory serves as an important step in the right direction, a reminder of what this team can achieve when they harness their potential and execute their game plan. As we transition to the next item in our coverage, the question remains, can the Raptors build on this momentum and continue to improve as they chase postseason glory?